What's going on, guys? This is Miasin. We just got some new cards, actually the remaining cards from Power of the Elements. So let's get right into it. But before we get into any of these cards, make sure you like and subscribe, check me out on Twitch and Instagram. And now let's jump right into the first card, Flame Buddy Urka, the Fire Beast Tamer. Okay, I feel like I've seen these stats before. I could be wrong though. Anyways, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's aim once per turn each. By the way, I'm pretty sure I was referring to like Gigabyte, Archfiend Nefarious, or whatever, Ran Ryu, and all these cards, but I don't think that has to. Anyways, yeah, it has nothing to do with them. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster card in either player's spell and trap zone, special summon it to your field. This is pretty interesting. You can summon back the Link monsters that you equip with Borrowed Savage Dragon, and every monster that you equip with Etherion's monsters, and I really think there's some potential here. So yeah, it does require a little bit of preemptive setup before you can even use this effect, but if you manage to revive back a Link 4 or something, well, I think you're in a pretty good position, because that could be pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't have to revive specifically in attack, so you can even revive back Link monsters, like I said, and it doesn't negate the effect of whichever monster you summoned, and on top of that, it can be in your opponent's spell and trap zone. I really do like this, but it's once per turn, so can't really be abused too much. Anyways, you can target one other face-up monster you control, equip it to this card rather, as an equipped spell that gives 500 attack. Not the best, but it is what it is. Propagandake, okay, level 3 Earth Psychic. Once per turn, you can declare one original type, beast, insect, plant, or rock from among monsters you control. This card becomes the declare type. Okay, so I guess Emergency Teleport can theoretically summon anything. Yeah, anything else. Well, summon like one of these monsters. Anyways, if you control this card that has changed its type by its first effect in a monster zone, apply the following effects. So face-up monsters become the same type as this card. Monsters on the field of the same type cannot be targeted by the effects of monsters your opponent controls. Adam. Would have been nice if it wasn't necessarily that, because then you could start dodging hand traps, even though that's not really the case because it doesn't include like Spellcaster and Zombie, but relatively interesting the fact that you can E-Tele into this card and then adjust its type. It's pretty interesting. Alright, the next card is Hidden Jewel of the Hydrosphere Katrin. Really cute artwork. Level 2 Water, Rock, 500 attack, whatever. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's aim once per turn each. This card is pretty nice. So you can discard this card during your main phase this turn. You can normal summon one Earth or Water monster in additional to your regular normal summon. Obviously, you can only gain this effect once per turn. Every single double summon card is like that. And if you control an Earth monster and a Water monster while this card is in your grave, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Again, really cool. So it's pretty nice generically in Earth and Water decks where you have a normal summon that generates you advantage, well, only on normal summon, but it's not necessarily once per turn, but it's obviously really hard to normal summon multiple times. So if you can normal summon multiple times, that's massive value. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm a really big fan of this card. I think there's definitely some potential here, as well as this card, but whatever. Alright, the next card would be Evil Awakening Master Nightmare to level 4 Wind Psychic. Okay, yeah. Would have been a little better if it was level 3. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn, so you can tribute one monster, special summon one monster with a different original name, but with the same original type, attribute, level, attack, and defense from your deck, or if you tributed a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can special summon it from the extra deck instead. Alright, that's actually pretty interesting. You can even tribute itself and then summon any level 4 Wind Psychic with 1500 attack and 1500 defense. The requirements are very strict. It doesn't negate the effect of the monster that you summoned from the deck, which could lead to like massive, degenerate, insane combos. It's just kind of hard for me to like imagine how you can easily, I don't know, there has to be like, I think there's going to be a genius one day that's going to create like an FTK with this card, because the fact that you can summon basically anything from the deck, granted you have a monster that matches the same attribute, level, attack, defense, whatever, you could do really disgusting things. And from the extra deck as well, so you can do the exact same. Wow. Like, you can theoretically cheat out Naturia Exterio with this card if you find a way to summon like a, what was it, like a level Earth Beast, 3000, whatever. That's actually freaking cool. So yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of this card. In the days to come, I will try to break this card. So if you want me to make some Evil Awakening Master Nightmare combos, make sure you smash the like button. We're trying to hit 1,000 likes, of course, as always. But whatever, moving forward, subspecies King Asura. Oh, rank 3 or maybe Burning Abyss support. Yeah, Earth Warrior, whatever. 3 plus level 3 monsters. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You can only use the third effect of this card's name only once per turn. While this card has any number of materials, it can attack up to that many times during each battle phase. Well, that's gonna be pretty massive because you can attack thrice. If this card battles at the start of the damage step, this card gains 200 attack. It doesn't necessarily have to battle a monster. So if you attack directly, it jumps to 23 and then 25 and then, yes, you guessed it, 28. So 23, 25, and 28, if I recall correctly, if my maths are not too garbage, is, I actually suck at maths. It gains 200 attack. Never mind, this is not game. Yeah, this is 21 multiplied by 3 and then plus 600. Except if it's not. Whatever. When another monster... No, that's 600 plus 200 plus 400. Either way, I don't think this is game if you just have 3 monsters and attack directly. But it's still pretty good. So yeah, it jumps to 23 and then 25 and then 27. So that's where I was wrong. And 27 multiplied by 3 is 81. So definitely no way you kill. Anyways, when another monster effect activates... yeah, wow, Jesus, quick... That's it, not even on the field. Wow, okay. You can detach one material from this card, negate the activation if you do destroy it. See, this is like a superior version than Bamboozling, but the issue is that you need 3 or more level 3 monsters. If it was just 2 level 3 monsters, this card would have been a tier 1, just insane degenerate rank 3 for the rest of existence. It would have been so insane that it would have just power crept the majority of Xyz monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this is no joke, this effect. But, again, it's once per turn, and you need the 3 level 3. So, is this, like, very, very good? No. Is this pretty good? Yeah, I guess. Alright, the next card is Unlimited Free Radio Jamming. I really like the artwork again. Continuous spell. During damage calculation, if a monster battles with, while a monster with 1,000 or higher attack is on the field, the attack of each monster on the field becomes the same as the numerical value of their attack after losing 1,000 attack. For every 1,000 attack they have, the defense of each monster on the field becomes the same as the numerical value of their defense after losing 1,000 defense for every 1,000 defense they have. Bruh. Oh my god. What was this effect? This got me even more confused than Inspector Border. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I can't read. If this card is destroyed, yes, the attack of each monster becomes the... Bro, it's the same thing! Are you kidding? Too many words, Bernard! Oh my dude! This is actually unreal! This is literally... Konami! Imagine putting effort, Control C, Control V, bro! I'm pretty sure this is the same effect. Like, literally the same effect. By the way, this is how I'm actually, you know, succeeding in school. It's literally just copy-paste. Anyways, the next card. It is Surrendered from Overroot. Ooh, normal trap card. Trap trick. Activate only one card with this card's name once per turn. It's not even you can only activate one card. No. Activate only one card with this card's name once per turn. It's like, it's an order. Anyways, target 2 cards in your opponent's possession. 1 card they control and 1 in their graveyard. Send that card they control to the grave. And if you do, set the other card that you targeted in the grave to set it directly to their field. So this card against Eldritch is ass because you're gonna make your opponent lose 1 card to gain like 1 card that they kind of want. Whereas if you use this against decks that actually play the hand traps or other, oh Jesus, yo, against Destiny or Destroy Phoenix Enforcer, this card is kind of sick. NGL, you can send the Phoenix Enforcer to the grave and then revive back their Celestial. So that actually cucks them completely because the Phoenix Enforcer doesn't get destroyed, it gets sent, and then the Celestial will, even if it hits the graveyard again, it will not be able to use this effect right away because you have to wait 1 turn. It's like, except the turn this card was sent to the grave, so that can really foil your opponent's plans. Now, the one thing I dislike is the fact that it is a once per turn. It would have been really, really nice if it wasn't, but again, it is what it is. And setting 1 card from their grave, I don't know, I don't really like helping my opponents. I want to make them suffer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this card would have been, like, ridiculously overpowered if it wasn't once per turn, but the fact that it is no bueno. Anyways, the final card is a Twin Dust Trunade. Normal trap, you can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Target any number of set cards in your spell and trap zone. Return to the hand both this card and as many cards, many of those set cards as possible. Then you can set spell and traps in your hand equal to the number of return to your hand. We're gonna be completely honest, no cap, this card's ass. I really can't think of any scenario where you want to play this, except if you're getting blown out by, like, Lightning Storm for 5, and you're like, nah bro, return all of them to my hand, and then next turn send all of them to the field. Yeah, sure, but like, bro, you're losing momentum. I don't know, it's just so bad, it's not good. And you have to return back set cards, not even like face up too, so Yeah, otherwise then it would have been like overpowered. Oh my god. Even your floodgates are protected, but no, that is not the case. So not a big fan. I don't think this is ever going to be better than Solemn Judgment whatsoever. So this card's not good. This card is interesting. This card is bruh. This card is yeah. This card is this card is pretty good, and then this card is bruh. And finally, this card is okay as well. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Really confused right now. I feel like I've lost brain cells, but at the same time, kind of won a few in exchange. So let me know what you guys actually think of all these cards in the comments section below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.